First of all, yes, it's absolutely applicable here. We know how the call volumes are changing. We know that because of an aging demographic here in the city, we know full well that we need more ambulance service. So the question is, where do you get that from? Now, you know, the other night, Councillor Marousas asked a question about $1 million truck being used for emergency calls, medical emergency calls. And that was a very valid question for him to ask. And that's really at the basis of this whole question. So can we or should we actually be using the fire department for medical emergencies? And in my mind, only in extreme events. I don't think that that it's something that needs to be an everyday occurrence.
This migration you're proposing from the fire department to EMS, does that save taxpayers in North Bay money?
Absolutely will, because as you look at the drop actually in fire occurrences, obviously the fire department would see changes in their staffing levels. If you're able to move your emergency support system over to a funded agency that is half paid by the province, half paid by the city property taxpayers, obviously you're going to see a saving.
Currently with our fire department, we've lost 8 positions through attrition, so our complement is down quite a bit as it is. So now we have platoons of 18. You're seeing our overtime costs are going down. There is no plan right now to go any further than what we have, because if you go down too far, then you're starting to get a lot of overtime, because we have to provide fire protection services 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So right now we're fine. The platoons are at a good size, and I have not heard any member of council saying that they wanted to reduce the fire services further.
Is safety always in the back of your mind too? Cutting too much could put people at risk?
Safety's number one priority, and our community deserves it. And you know, it's a balance, obviously, between what we can afford and the services that we provide. But there is no safety concern here in our community. We have very professional firefighters that are committed to our city. I'm proud of what they do. They're well trained, and they believe in what they're doing. They believe in our community. So I think we're well served with our local fire department.